Hello everybody and welcome back to GameRant.com. I'm Anthony Taormina. It's mailbag time. All right, so we've got kind of an unassuming box. I've got the label this side, no doxing today, but it ties into a game that just recently released, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, which for those that maybe are familiar, is the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. It's from Konami, but no involvement from Kojima, so you've got the kind of revamped graphics, but a lot of the foundational elements, the dialogue, the music, the sound effects, those are all very similar or brought completely over from the original game. New coat of paint though, visually looks very impressive, and some new filters to make it look like the older game or look more stylized, and then a new camera perspective if you so choose. So some cool stuff. And in this box, we've got something related to that. I know what it is. You're gonna find out shortly. Grand reveal. It is the Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater Collector's Edition PlayStation 5 version. Yeah, thank you so much to Konami for sending us in and letting us feature this on today's Game Ram Mailbag. I'm super excited. I am a big Metal Gear Solid fan. I really have enjoyed everything that I've played of Delta Snake Eater. I haven't gotten too far into it. Tons of games are out, but I'm really excited to see what's in this collector's edition. For those that are maybe curious, a little appetizer. So you get the game, you get a Halo jump patch, because towards the beginning of the game you Halo jump. You get a game case that's metal. You get a patch for the Fox group, and then you get a Snake ID card lanyard, and then the big item, which is a Terrarium diorama. For those that maybe are familiar with Snake Eater, it's all about blending in with your surroundings, being out in the wilderness, the jungle, what have you. So there's a little Terrarium diorama. We will definitely take a closer look at all of these items. So let's take off the outer part here. And we've got the Delta symbol here on the side, just for those that are curious, and nothing there. And then on the front of the box, what do we got? So we got kind of the same scene as the diorama. We've got kind of a water section. You've got Naked Snake, or Big Boss, there, and then the iconic bridge there. So let's... And then at the top, you've got Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater at the top. Let's open it up. It's got some protective foam. So in the top, hopefully I can do this without it falling out. You've got your metal game case, your patch, your ID card, all nicely included there, including your game. Oh, and your Fox patch. It does come with a actual legit lanyard. We'll toss this off to the side. I don't know how much you guys are curious about the game box, but here's the PlayStation 5 game box. You've got Naked Snake there on the front. You've got the White Tuxedo and Sneaking DLC pack. That's included with the tactical edition of the game. That's what this is. Well, it fell. The tactical edition of the game. And then you've got your game disc. If you want to pause and get a description of the game, not that you, if you're watching this, you're probably very familiar. And then everything that's included with this White Tuxedo and Sneaking DLC pack is here. So you get like a few different options of like a Naked Snake. You get obviously the White Tuxedo. You get a gold Snake. You get Snake in a crocodile outfit. You get some interesting looks there. And then we will open up the metal game case. So the metal game case has that art style from the earlier Metal Gear Solid games, that kind of, I don't know how you would describe it, where it's like, it's anime, it's like missing some elements, it's like it's been peeled away. Does that make sense? You guys remember that? So it's that kind of art style. You've got Snake, and then you've got the boss there on the front. Is that a spoiler to say the boss? I don't think so. And then you got a Fox symbol there on the back. Got Konami and Metal Gear Solid Delta there on the side. And then on the inside, you've got, again, that like iconic art style that they use for the Metal Gear Solid series. So you can transfer your Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater disc into your, this doesn't fit. That's okay. So now it pops in there. It's a little taller, right, than a PS5? Yeah, so it's a little taller than a PS5 game case, more the size of like a full DVD. Those people maybe that like their things in perfect alignment, you'll have to deal with that, but that's a really snazzy metal game case. And I love this art style. This art style is fantastic. And then let's show off the various cool in-universe items. So you got your Fox patch. Fox. Been around. I don't know the specific lore of Fox. I don't want to say something that's inaccurate because I know the super fans will jump right on me. So we'll just say a Fox patch. And then here is that, what did they call this? The Halo jump patch, but it's like a different material. So whereas this is like fabric where you would, I assume you could iron it onto something. This is more, or it looks rubberized. Yeah, this is more like rubberized. This feels like coaster material. World's first Halo jump, 1964. Beginning of the game. Naked Snake makes his Halo jump. They do it. Like if you remember Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater like it's yesterday, so much of the game is just exactly as you remember it, just with new visuals, new like gameplay, like mechanical things that you can do. But the cutscenes are almost exactly as you remember them, just flashier, updated. And then we've got the Snake lanyard there with a little, doesn't look like you can, oh wait, there it is. It's like, it doesn't look like you can get to it. So it is a card. It's not just a piece of paper. It's not like laminated or anything. So the protection level is maybe not as high as you might like. And then you pop this back in here. So you could use this as like for your badge at work and say, hey, this is just a useful thing. It does say Konami Digital Entertainment there on the back. And then you get a lanyard. So I mean, if you were looking for, let's see, does this twist apart? Yep. Just pops free, and then a little clip there so you can infiltrate. Hold on, how would we? There we go. So you can pop this bad boy on and infiltrate the bad guys as Snake. But that's pretty fun. So you can have that. You just have it as a collectible in your collection, or you could use it for your own work badge, whatever you want to do. Go nuts. It's pretty neat. All right. The thing you've all been waiting for, the diorama. Let's get into it. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, little mystery box action here. All right, let's take the top off. We've got some foam. Ooh, so you get a little bag of grass here. And then this is all protected. So this is like, you got like frosted glass at certain points. I don't know. Would you want to keep the foam at the bottom? I guess we'll keep the foam at the bottom. So you've got, on two sides, you've got like this frosted glass, and then you have, I mean, there is a finger grip. Well, I guess we'll just pop it out there. Oh, okay. There he is. I was wondering where the other parts were. You get a naked snake there. He's on his comms. That was terrible, but you know the sound effect. Everybody knows the sound effect. And then you get an extra branch there. You get a little pouch there, and then some grass for the diorama. Let's see. This is like the opening of the game. So Snake's bag is on the tree, and then there's along here. Along here, a little thing there. Snake is in there doing his thing. He's talking to his handler. And then I don't know if this is real grass or not, but it's got like paper on the bottom, and then like places where you can stick it to like create your own scene. I won't waste your guys' time organizing the grass in there, but oh no. But there's to kind of give you a sense of like, hello. You have a little scene there. You can put your shrubbery however you want, make it look the way that you want it to look. Obviously, besides the fixed elements like the tree with the branch, but you can put everything else how you might want it, and then you can focus on there. And then again, as I mentioned, you got the frosted glass there on the side, so you can put this, you can maybe do some fun lighting, like backlighting, or like tuck a light somewhere. You could do some fun things there. It's pretty neat. So yeah, that's everything that's included with the Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater Collector's Edition. You got the diorama, you got the fun snake lanyard, you got the two patches, one for the Halo jump, one for Fox, and then you get two game cases, obviously one PlayStation 5 standard box with a copy of the game. Because it's the Tactical Edition, you get a code for a bunch of skins and DLC, but then you also get the metal game case as well, which I think is the better way to store your game. So again, thank you to Konami for sending us this collector's edition and letting us feature it. You can still pick up the collector's edition as far as I know, so you can go out there, get your Metal Gear Solid on. It is a fantastic experience. I think Konami has been on a roll with these remakes, and I think Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is another one of those just beautiful looking, but still preserves the spirit of the original. Hearing David Hayter again, that alone is worth the price of admission in my mind, but it's a fantastic game. I highly recommend, if you haven't played it, playing it. That's going to do it for today's video. I've been Anthony Taormina. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.